Hey, what's up? This is Steven. I'm reading you a poem. This is by Paul Durkin. It's called The Poetry Reading Last Night in the Royal Hibernian Hotel. The main thing, the first and last thing to say about the poetry reading last night in the Royal Hibernian Hotel is that the Royal Hibernian Hotel does not exist. It was demolished last year to make way for an office block. If, therefore, anyone asks me what a poetry reading is, I should have the utmost difficulty in enlightening them, all the more so after attending last night's poetry reading in the Royal Hibernian Hotel, which does not exist. A poetry reading appears to be a type of esoteric social ritual peculiar to the cities of Northern Europe and North America. What happens is that for no reason or another, connected usually with moods and adolescence, to do with family and school and sexuality, a chap or dame begins writing things which she calls poetry. And over the years, especially between the ages of 14 and 64, with one kind of wangling or another, she publishes 17 or 19 slim volumes entitled Stones or Bricks or Pebbles or Gravel or History Notes or Digs or French Class. She is hell-bent on boring the pants off people, and that's where the poetry reading trick comes in. The best poets are the poets who can bore you the most, such as the fellow last night, who was so adept at boring us that for the entire hour that he stood there mumbling and whining, my mind was altogether elsewhere, with the reindeer and autumn symmetry, for the silently and very fast. A poetry reading is a ritual in communal schizophrenia, in which the minds of the audience are altogether elsewhere, while their bodies are kept sitting upright or in position. Afterwards, it is the custom to clap as feebly as you can, a subtle exercise appropriate to the overall scheme. To clap feebly, or to feebly clap. It is as tricky as it sounds. It is the custom then to invite the poet to autograph the slim volume, and while the queue forms like the queue outside a confessional, the poet cringing archly on an upright chair, you say to your neighbor, "A fine reading, wasn't it?" To which he must riposte, "Indeed, nice to see you lying through your teeth." The fully clothed audience departs, leaving the poet, who bored the pants off them, laughing all the way to the toilet of a hotel that does not exist, thence to the car park that does exist, where he has left his Peugeot with the broken exhaust pipe. "Night-night," he mused to the automatic car park attendant, who replies with one bright, emphatic, onomatopoetic monosyllable, "Creep."